Hey, what's up, boys? Welcome to the broadcast. Otto here with part number 52 of our Wartales Extreme Ironman playthrough adaptive mode as well. Hope everyone's well, enjoying their Sunday. It's going to be a bit of a shorter stream today. We're running behind schedule. I'm about 48 minutes late, and I got to work later tonight. Though there's an outside chance that they may give me the call. They might call me off work, but usually when they do that, it's like right before my shift. So yeah, we'll see how she goes, but more more than likely, it's gonna be on the shorter side of things. Right? Yeah. So last time we were out in Harag province working on finishing up some of those burglary missions. I believe that's not Harag province. I'm like, why does this all look different? Over here at the derelict farm, I believe we wrapped that up. We maybe did a couple bounties over here, and then made our way back to we're in Drombach County now, looking for what I assume is the final one of these missions, these burglary missions, which would complete the crime and chaos pathway for us. We've completed Power and Glory and Trade and Craftsmanship. We actually completed Trade and Craftsmanship first, and then recently we finished Power and Glory. We can finish Crime and Chaos. That would be wondrous. And then Mysteries and Wisdom is going to take us a little bit longer because we need to do the tombs to do that. But I'm gearing up while we're up here in Drombach. So what I'm thinking today, I'm not 100%, but I believe the traps are here in the Alizar laboratory, I think. If it's not there, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where this next burglary mission is. But while we're up here, since it's going to be a shorter stream today anyway, why don't we clear out these bounties? Get rid of these. I want to start clearing off these rat's nests so that we don't have to do them anymore. We just get them cleared off the map, and then we'll have plenty of ingredients for our oils and whatnot. But yeah, let's clear out these bounties. We're going to do the Drombach tomb here soonish. Probably tomorrow, I'm thinking. I think the party is just about ready for that. I'd like to get Batman leveled up maybe to the next level before we do that, though he's still got 2 levels to go before he can carry the Elder Guard, which is the weapon that we want for him. So that Poison Berry will just stick with the Viper, and then we'll give her the Ringleader's Dagger as her second dagger. Yeah. As soon as he levels up to level 10, I think we've got some gear here for him. But in any case, Comrade Guy is here. He says, let's go, Comrade. Welcome to the stream. Day H says, hello, nice going with the campaign. Thank you, Day. I appreciate it, man. It's been a lot of fun, and we still got quite a bit of work to do, but we're slowly making our way through it. I'm looking forward to actually doing something, I'm looking forward to wrapping this up and trying something else, trying a different sort of challenge campaign. I actually have a couple ideas for some other campaigns that we might run after we wrap this up. There's been a request for some region locked content. So I have an idea for what we're going to do for region locked, and then after that, I've got another idea for a campaign. But yeah, in any case, I think we could probably crack on. Our weight's not too bad. We got a little bit of carry weight. Just maybe clear out the vendors here while we're here.
Exotic wares. Then you won't be disappointed, mercenaries. Thanks to the trade routes you opened, I can now sell you everything you might need.
Yeah, I did a little bit of management with the inventory and armor and stuff, but there wasn't too much that wasn't really too much. I think Poison Barrier is the only one that upgraded her armor, and then pretty much everybody else. I was trying to figure out who we should give this mask to, Saint Septimus's mask, but I might end up making a like I might recruit a character and make a build around this mask potentially, but I don't know. This mask actually might be helpful for us in this when we do the tomb. But I was trying to think who it would work well on, and I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking actually it might work well on a oh wait, no, not this. Oh, we don't have one in the party. It might actually work well on one of the spearmen. I was kind of looking at it. Take a look at Skibby Dibby Gone. Though probably not harpooner class, maybe a halberdier. Damage the next track increased by, or maybe a herald or pikeman. Spear wall. Maybe not pikeman, but there was something on here. The change of pace fully dodges the next attack, cancelled if the unit moves. So change. When this unit kills an enemy engaged in combat with an ally, this unit and their ally gain dodge. So would that work with that weapon? Or item? As long as the enemy is adjacent to this unit, they are troubled. Every time this unit attacks, they seem to oh, okay, no, actually that wouldn't actually work. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to go through it and go through the lists and everything and see if I can figure out a build that might work for that. I don't know.
Make sure to close the door behind
I have to give it some thought, but it's definitely an item I want to take advantage of if we can.
People are giving me dirty looks. The Lady Mayoress piled a bunch of new instructions on me. I wonder what's going on.
We got for troopers here. I think we looked at this last episode. Nah, nothing too crazy. Comrade Guy says, "Are you winning, son?" Well, that's debatable. Very, very debatable.
My remedy is almost ready.
Alright. And we're good there. Just clean out the market.
I'll head south as soon as I sell my wares. Away from those heretics and this cursed county.
Oh, this guy's...
I was drinking in the tavern.
Oh, apparently we already cleared out the market.
My customers are so...
Alright, cool. Yeah, let's go run some bounties. Maybe start with the rat nest down there. Nah, your gear sucks. Is that the one we're supposed to clear? That's the one. Yeah, start down here and do this. Get us some potion ingredients. Kick some ass. Should only take us a moment anyway. These rat infestations have been pretty easy for the most part lately. Oh my good god. A lot of rats. Though only 23 of them, that's not too bad. Maybe put Otto over here. Want you there-ish. Yeah. Yeah, Sombra, you can stay there. Poison Berry, stay close to Otto. Actually, you know what? Berry would be useful. Useful over here dealing with these guys. Yeah, one crossbow there, one crossbow there. Two down here. Where are... So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are... Where are the other ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, I think I see 7. I don't fucking know. I think we're just about ready to kick it off. I don't know. I don't think we need to fuss too much with all this. So, just need to make sure somebody can get to that one. Alright, good enough. Just get her done. Dang, I was hoping we could get that one in there too. Alright, few of them down. Which one is next? That one's next. Go get him, Tiger. Oh, of course, Kababia get himself poisoned. Lamborghini, I feel like probably take out all. Ah, shit, just 3 of them. Though over here, you should be able to get 4. Yeah. All right, that works. It's good enough for now. Oh, you know what? Watch this. Odin. Actually, okay, let's drop this down. And let's drop Ovation as well. There we go. Now we're talking. Watch this. This axe is so fucking good in the right situation. A little bit too overpowered, maybe. But yeah, we were going to put this on Lamborghini as like her second weapon. So we would have a couple options, but like the axe that she has now is really good. Like it may be my favorite axe, but this this one, certain situations like this can really, I can clear things up pretty quick. Where are the other rats? There's one down here. Okay, there's one there. Ah, you can't get to the other one. Yeah, you're gonna get poisoned, but be able to take that out. Just get one of those down. Alright, not bad. Odin got a couple of kills there. Now we just finish them off. Yeah, that's fine. Shit. Daniel Hernandez says, where did you get the axe that resets on fatal hits? This one is, it's a rare axe that you get. So it's not upgradable, but you can get multiple of them. It's in the Skelmare region with the Skelmare DLC. Where is it? Where the fuck did Odin go? Ah, there he is. Yeah, so it's called the Hussar's Two-Handed Axe. The Hussars spread terror in Ormance by splitting guards and legionaries' armor with their fearsome two-handed axes. So, fatal blow skill can be reused in this round, which is ridiculous. It's, I don't know. It's such an absurd, ability. Especially, too, like, you pump them up with Battle Cry. And then there's also, like you could, once you unlock the braveries, you could use something like Exhort to get Zeal, so critical hit and critical damage increased by 30%. Or if you put the bravery on these guys, I think it guarantees critical hits. So you can just like clean up a lot right at the beginning of a fight. Especially too if you use Ovation to double your movement. It's pretty ridiculous. I don't know. Might be a little bit broken. But yeah, it was added with the Skelmare DLC. So when you're fighting any of the Skelmare, you might have, if there's anybody carrying one of those, you have an outside chance to pick one up. All right. All right, good. 4 out of 7. Oh shit. Okay. This one down too. Alright, good. And comrade over here. There we go. Not quite enough. Alright, he's gonna finish off the brood mother. Just send Conan down. Daniel says a little OP. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, what I was planning to do with our executioner here was I was planning to put it on as her second weapon so that basically she could wear down a bunch of them with this first weapon. Like this first weapon, usually she can take out a whole bunch of them right away. And then in the second round, switch to the second weapon. But I decided to go with First Blood instead. Because usually she's the one that kicks off the combat. So usually when she's attacking people with full health. But actually, First Blood would work really well with that axe as well. I don't know. We're gonna have to do a build that's designed around the axe, because Odin's build is probably damage increased by 50% against units with 75% health or less. Yeah, I would. Recklessness is always nice as well, but First Blood I feel like would be better than Madness. So we might have to respec Odin. He hasn't hit level 12 yet. I mean, we could always give him critical damage increased by 25% is really good as well. I don't know, man. It's The two-handed axes have some really good, or well, the axes have some really good abilities, man. They can really deal some serious damage. Yeah, the thing with the executioner, challenging shout is really good, but just because with this ability to be able to hit everyone in a circle, just challenging shout is so useful. But I mean, battle cry is really good, and limit break is really good as well. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a whole bunch of skills that would work really well with these guys. But yeah, for Lamborghini, I figured recklessness be solid and first blood. But I don't know, and maybe limit break instead of recklessness. But anyway, yeah. I'll take those and those. I guess we'll take the bait too. Drop the rest of it. All right, cool. Should we try and do another bounty before we rest, or should we rest? We got two bounties right beside one another. First one says it's easy. Danny says, I think that the axe guys have some of the most creative abilities in the game. Yeah, I agree. I think, because, like, there's a lot of different builds that you could do with them as well. Like, if, like, I feel like for the Berserker, like, the fanaticism might actually work. At the end of the turn, the unit loses 10% of their maximum health to gain Fury. Damage of the next attack increased by 50%. And then Daredevil with that. But yeah, the not to mention too, I think like the axes, like the two-handed axes, the legendary weapons, are some of the best axes in the game. Like, you've got like a bunch of really cool two-handed. Even some of the rare two-handed axes are really good as well. Shit.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Ooh, a rare master's jacket. I'll definitely scoop that up. I think we can make use of that. And let's just get away from these Inquisition dudes, though. Okay, yeah, I think that puts us kind of near where our bounties are. A bunch of bears, a whole bunch of whatever the fuck those are. What's going on at Ganderwald Castle? We got a... Oh, nobody in the forge here. Nothing going on. Interesting. Oh, we can go upstairs as well.
Leave while you still can, mercenaries. Maybe the evil spirits of this place haven't spotted you yet.
What are you talking about, mister?
This castle has been haunted since my ancestor left to wage war in the faraway land of Harag, only to bring back this curse with him. Monsters appear when night falls. As soon as I dare fall asleep, they swarm the castle to wreak havoc and try to kill me. Others came to help me, but none of them survived.
So... it's just dawn, so why wouldn't you move, man? Place is haunted. Every night you go to sleep, monsters come in to try and kill you? Oh, we could sleep. Choose a companion who will sleep in the bed. Ooh, man. I don't know. It's creepy as shit. I would do it if we had more valor, because I don't know what to expect here. Maybe after we rest, we'll come back and do that, because our missions, I think, are close by. I think. Unless... Oh, maybe... yeah, this should be over here. Can we get... Okay, yeah, I see one. You fucking... Should be able to get past these things here. There we go. Yeah, there it is there. I don't want to fight bears. And I don't want to fight you guys. I want to fight these guys first. God, there's wolves, there's freaking polar bears, there's, I don't know, yetis or whatever those things are. There's bandits everywhere. Fuck, man, it's a crowded area. But yeah, I wanted to do the easier fight first because we don't have a ton of valor. Bollocks are spread out all over the place. Look at this. Look at this shit. It's gonna make this fight annoying. What are we? We're up against bombers, which are always a bit obnoxious. 1 round of reinforcements for them. Yeah, we are spread out all over the place. Shibo says this is the extreme hotel experience for those who like their adrenaline pumping. Yeah, we're gonna go back and check it out. I don't know which companion should we volunteer to sleep in the bed there. Who do you think? Who do you think is up for it? Fuck. Let's fight. I don't know. I don't like when they're all spread out like this. Don't like it one bit. Like when they're all grouped up in a blob. Makes things a lot easier. Switch the 2 of you. Odin, I don't want you up there. Put you over here to somewhere. Oh shit, Lamborghinis. Fuck. Alright, yeah, maybe we'll keep you there. Switch the 2 of you. Otto's there. Yeah. First thing we want to do is get some valor back, potentially. Okay. Yeah, there's no real great targets for Lamborghini necessarily. I want you over here because I want to drop this down, I think over here. Since that's the only bravery we have at the moment. And then actually let's put Batman over here too. Shiba says it depends on who you have at the party. Which of your guys do you think will enjoy the experience the most, and how are you? Feeling better? I'm still coughing a bit. Yeah, still coughing a little. It's yeah, the cough is definitely lingering. I smoke too much, that's the problem. I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes, but yeah, I smoke too much in general. Who's up first for them? This guy can't really reach anyone. I think he's just out of range of Kababia there, so I think probably then first thing we should do is go with Otto so we can get back some valor. And we can't get much, but get something. Yeah, if you stand there. Ah, shit. Shit. Using up important movement here. it's right there. Ah, shit. One step up. There we go. That's the sweet spot right there. And then if you position right about there, should be oh, look at that, we can get 4 of them. Boom. Gets back a whole bunch of valor. Very nice. This side here, and then yeah, see if we can really snipe the leader there. All right, very nice. Oh, Danny says capture an enemy and put him to sleep. That's not a bad idea. You know what? We've got a guy in the tavern that we could bring out for that. Argent says I'm trying to find out new tactics with using the new classes. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, the classes that they added for the like once you hit level 15. Oh, we haven't obviously we haven't unlocked any of those yet in this playthrough. But some of them are kind of interesting, man. There's so much variety, so much different stuff that you can do. It's pretty crazy. Might as well get rid of this guy too. Zwayne the Rock Johnson. We could toss a bomb on somebody, but I don't think it's necessary. Arden says, like the machinist class deals very low damage to the target, but everyone behind them gets blasted. So what if I aim at my own peeps and give them that oil to not take damage? Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Alright, so this guy is not too much of a worry. This guy, however, needs to be taken down. Alright, I think what I want to do is I want to drop down Exhort. Danny says machinist class. Yeah, machinist class I think is the one. It's it's a crossbow class. Like when you, so each of your classes, when you get a character that hits level 15, you will get a summons to the Brotherhood training ground, and they will teach you a new class for the character. So we haven't hit any of them yet in this playthrough because we haven't hit level 15 for anyone. But once you, yeah, the machinist class is the one for the crossbow, and Arjun explained it. He said 20% damage to everyone behind the target in a cone. So it's sort of like a shotgun blast for the crossbows. Yeah, crossbow class fires like a shotgun. Is the machinist, which is one I haven't tried out. Like my other playthrough, we did have a sorry, I just lost my train of thought there. Yeah, my Skillmare Invasion playthrough, we had a couple characters that hit level 15, and we maybe experimented a little bit, but the crossbow was one that we did not experiment with. Shit. I should have used the bomb on those guys. Oh well. Should get it. Yeah, there we go. Instinctive throw there. All right, good enough. I don't think you just tuck away in the corner here. Denny says, interesting. I haven't unlocked that one yet. Those and the pugilists are still level 14 on my playthrough. You know what? I don't think I tried out the level 15 pugilist either. All right, a little bit of damage there, nothing too serious. Artist says, yeah, the game devs making stupid decision. Always hate why good stuff comes up once you're almost done with the game. I use a mod so the class is available from the start. Yeah, you know what? That is a good point. It's kind of annoying because, like, pretty much, yeah, those classes become available once you're done. Like, by the time you hit level 15, what else is there to do? You know? Alright, giddy up. Let's drop this down. And let's drop Ovation down. And let's see what we can do here. Should we... I'm gonna come this way. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna have enough juice to... Yeah, see... Okay, got that guy. I think if he crits, I think he'll be able to go through a bunch of them here, but if he doesn't hit his crit, yeah. Yeah. Dang. I was hoping, but not quite enough. Dang it. Maybe we should have tried to soften them up a bit first. But yeah, this frenzy is sort of same sort of deal, but at least frenzy is not quite as overpowered because of the fact that it uses so much valor. But you know what I forgot to do is I forgot to trigger Odin's tactical order. If you trigger tactical order on this guy, then you can do a lot of damage with frenzy. Because you get the valor back with all of the kills. I mean, we're still getting there. Oh my god, he's almost... My goodness gracious me. Maybe. Still might be able to go through a bunch of them here. Fucking Arntrari is a murder effing machine here, man. Look at this. Yeah, if we had triggered that ability, we would have been fine for valor. Like, we'd probably be gaining valor right now instead of using it up. Oh my god, this is so absurd. Yeah, and the thing is too, when he gets his instinctive throw, his movement gets reset as well, which is pretty crazy. 4 of them left. Hang on, where are the other ones? So he just... Ah, shit! Fuck Arntrari, man. What? Oh my god. I don't know. Okay, can he get down there to get to them? I can't reach them now. And there's not enough guys left to get his instinctive throw off. Whoops, I didn't see those guys down there. Otherwise, I would have cleared them out while we were down there. But yeah, that's the trouble. Once, like, if there's nobody around for him to trigger the instinctive throw, then he doesn't get his movement reset. But anyway, I think we're still gonna be all right here. Send Lambo down. Arjun says, yeah, let me mosey up my new buff team and punch some civilians in game. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad, but anyway. Danny says, yeah, when I unlocked them, I already built my characters the way I wanted and didn't need the extra ability. Yeah, it's, you know, it's too bad that, you know, it'd be kind of nice if those classes were available if you, like, finish them in a playthrough. Like, if those classes become available for your next playthrough, I think would be kind of a nice touch. Sort of like when you clear a region, those regions become available for you to start the game in. Ooh. Arden says, at Danny, exactly, you invested too much time, and the only way at that point would be to bench them all and get a new character to build a new team. At level 15, that makes no sense at all. At Otto says, you're a movement reset. I guess so. Fuck, nice. Another looter's jacket. I like those. Looter's dagger. Deserter's guitar. Alright, take it all. My mushrooms. Might be able to get an ambush off on these guys. Come on, give me the ambush. Give me the ambush. Where's the ambush at? Not gonna give me the ambush? Ah, the fucking Inquisition is over here. There we go. Ambush! Alright. I mean, it would have been nice to rest and get some valor back, but I think we'll manage. Ooh, Brotherhood. These guys can be a bit dangerous at times, so we have to be a bit on the careful side. I don't think we'll position anybody over here if we can prevent it. Yeah, I think we'll do it like this. I'm gonna put you there. Yeah, Otto's probably good around here somewhere. And then, maybe a Lamborghini there. I want Odin up here. Switch Odin with you. And then, where is Ontrari? So we'll see if we can, really get this, really get Ontrari cooking here. You guys are fine down here. Actually, where's our other crossbow? Yeah, you know what? You should be okay there. This looks pretty good. Just where's Conan? Conan's here. Alright, good. Alright, so that dude is first. We got 2 moves before we go first. Or before they go. So I think probably Otto first. Arjun says, if anyone wants to get the newer classes and enjoy a different game style, get the new quality of life mod. Very good. You know what? Maybe I should check that out and maybe cover it in a video just so everybody's aware of it. All right, yeah, that looks fine. Shit, where did I put silver? Where is silver? It is over there. You know what? Actually, that might work. Ah, shit. Actually, if you stand there, yeah, just because silver's got this this hat on, gives Otto the proud status. So when we shoot guys in a line like this, every one that we hit with a critical hit gains back another valor point. So just a way to supercharge our valor right off the bat. Yeah, just take a shot on that guy. So this guy's got to be finished off as well. Yeah, stand in there. Alright, Kababia, go get him, Tiger. Oof. Sorry about that, guys. Part of my lung just came up. Ay. All right. I want to. Shit. Oh, he's fucking stuck in there anyway. All right, beauty. This guy. Okay. All right. I think what I want to do is drop this down with Conan. And I guess would drop tactical order here with, actually, if you take another step, you should be able to get one more guy. I would do tactical order, and then can you, yeah. We'll do exhort as well. And then come on up here. I think this guy can only get to, yeah, he can only get to Gaunt's Grenade or Conan here, so whichever the case, they should be able to absorb an attack from him, and then he can soften those guys up a bit. Arden says, coughing tells me Otto still not tried my pepper recipe. Dude, I had my throat come out in small pieces before. I haven't tried your recipe. I've been thinking about it. I'm so lazy. That's the problem. I've got the pepper here. Or the pepper grinds here. So, I mean, yeah, I should give it a try. But yeah, I've just been too lazy to do it. Damage dealt by this unit is increased by an amount equal to half their guard. But yeah, it's like, I'm not really sick anymore. Like, it's like lingering effects a little bit from the cold that I had, but it's I think it's more to do with my my habits rather than. Dang it, we can only get 3 of them here. Come in here, drop this down. Alright, not bad. I get a few of them. Yeah, it's got a little bit to do with my filthy habits, is kind of why the cough is still hanging around. Arden says you should make a bottle of it, butter fried and powdered to fine powder. It lasts for months as long as you have a throat irritations. It's stressful and mood spoiling every day. All right, you know, I'm off work tomorrow, so maybe tonight when I get home from work, I will brew it up and give it a try. Alright, they can get to Conan. That guy can't, that guy can. But it would be good to start clearing some of them out. And Antrari is a zeal orderly. Yeah, he's orderly. Alright, so let's see what we can do here with Antrari. Yeah. Yeah, he's not going to be able to run rickshaw like he did in the previous fight. I don't think, anyway. I mean, we'll still be able to do a fair bit of damage, I think. Especially if we can start weakening some of them. Just hit the weakest targets first. God, this is so fucking OP. Get this guy down. Yeah. This is so ridiculous. I don't know. We might have to retire Antrari because if we're able, this is just gonna make the game a little bit on the easy side. I don't know. Oh my god. Though we might... Yeah... Fuck, we're gonna run out of movement. Well, shit. Though... Okay, I'm gonna try... Was he not inspired? Orderly. Okay, let's try this. Where is he? Let's try running. We can get close enough to... Yeah, he triggered that, but not the... Let's try this. Is that gonna... Oh, okay, there we go. Got his movement back. Alright. Now we're ready to rumble again. Oh my god. Look at the damage. So retarded. Yeah. Nah, we'll finish them off. Shit. Ooh. Oh, yeah, got him. Alright, there we go. Easy game, easy life. I feel like Antrari really got her done there. Arden says, put it in a pan, add some butter, wait for crackle, and then patter. Then just sprinkle a bit on tea, etc. When needed, I had to stop YouTube since I have acid reflux, so I understand. Nguyen says, bloody hell. Arden says, what is Antrari's subclass? So, Antrari is a cutthroat, and Cutthroat Frenzy, when this is upgraded, gives the has the fatal blows. So this skill can be reused in this round. So this upgraded is key, and then Instinctive Throw upgraded resets the movement, so that's key. And then we've got Cold-Blooded, which gives him damage from attacks from behind increased by 35%, so that's useful-ish. But Unstoppable is useful as well, so he can get in and out of places where he needs to. So what I did there is we kind of set it up, because the thing is, if you just... He's got Valorous Kill, or Valorous Victory, which gains back a Valor. So you're still losing 2 Valor every time you use this. But what he's also got is he's got the Brave's Oil on there. So he's got a 50% chance to gain back a Valor point. So you're basically running a 1.5 Valor deficit, right? However, what we do is we just trigger Tactical Order, which doubles the amount of Valor that he gets. Which means you go from a deficit to actually getting a surplus of Valor points. So Tactical Order is crucial. And then Ovation can help as well. But we also trigger Battle Cry we triggered Battle Cry first to get the brutality, additional damage there. And then I also triggered this Exhort, Conan's Bravery, which gave him an additional 30% critical hit and critical damage. Oh, and Untrari as well. I believe it was Tryhard who told me to put this weapon on him. So Faithless, helping soften up the troops around, right? So not only do you get the Instinctive Throw, you get the Instinctive Throw, but every time you attack, Faithless throws out an attack as well. And this also gives him more critical hit and critical damage. And the dagger that we have is Krupi's Sax. So Untrari is a legit badass now. And then if we haven't triggered Ovation with Odin, we've put on his helmet the Galvanizing Shout. So that's how we were able to get his movement back there, is we triggered Galvanizing Shout, which gives him inspiration to double the movement. So yeah, I don't know. we might have to put Untrari. I mean, we'll use him for a while, but that's pretty ridiculous. I don't know, it might make the game a little bit too easy. Arden says, wait, reuse this round multiple times. Yeah, it's oh shit. It resets the that ability. It's the same like that that axe that we have. It resets on a like a when he makes a kill, when it's a fatal blow, which is nuts. Does anybody oh, you know what? Why don't we take these guys out? Since they've got the skull, they're defending one of the locations here. Though level 15, these guys might give us a run. We'll see. Arjun says, is Fatal Bow Rizos not once per round? I think Fatal Blow, it's when you upgrade it, it's yeah, so this skill can be reused in this round. Yeah, so every time you hit a Fatal Blow, it can be reused in the round. So there's no limit to how many times it can be reused, so long as you're hitting the Fatal Blow. Arjun says, yeah, I always forget Tactical Order has so much utility in stream difficulty, but I keep forgetting. You know, like, I was one that I never really used, the Tactical Orders, and I start the same sort of thing. I always sort of forget to use it. but I'm starting to use it a lot more often now. All right, let's put some dudes over there. And I'm gonna put the Lamborghini over here as well. So this dude is first, wrongdoer. Arjun says, dude, that needs to be nerfed. Most other fatals or reused descriptions are once per round. They must have missed that. That could very well be. That could be the case for sure. Usually we put you with the bear there. That way. Let's put Batman over on the other side here. Put him there. I don't think we necessarily need anybody in the corner there. It's a good spot for Otto, I think, because we can get our Valor back, I think. But I want to put you up there. I'll switch you with Conan. How much movement do you have? Okay. Yeah, put Seamus down here too. Switch you and you. All right, good. I think this is fine. Guys in position that can do some damage. Shout. I feel like we're missing somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna switch the two of you. Stand there, stand there. Okay, now Barry's over here. Don't know that Barry needs to be there. Barry might be actually better over here. Yeah, do it like that. Alright, good. Okay, it's just a matter of who's gonna go first. These guys are a bit tankier than the last group that we fought, I think. Alright, so who can you get to? I mean, we could go with Otto first to gain back Valor. But we might not be able to kill that dude if we do. I mean, we're probably not going to be able to kill him. He can only get to these three. I mean, Contrary's right there. Yeah, I mean, I could lock him into combat with with Aurora. Yeah, I guess we'll still go with Otto. Oh shit! I fucked up. It's okay. Sort of. Fuck! Almost got him. God damn it. I fucked up there. I'm supposed to trigger this off the bat. Alright, good enough. Yeah, we should have more valor to work with, and I might have maybe been able to finish him. Anyway, he shouldn't. Oh, man, 134 damage is a lot of damage. Arjun says, sorry for the long post, peeps. Ah, no worries, man. It's all good. It helps with my chat rate in the old YouTube studio for the algorithms and everything. Added Oomph says, oi, oi. Hi, pal. Added Oomph. What's cracking, brother? Alright. Another wrongdoer. I'm just gonna get him locked into combat with Big Booty here. I doubt she'll be able to finish him. Yeah, these guys are level 15. So they're a bit tougher than what we've been up against. Maybe she could probably finish him off if she uses a bunch of valor, but there we go. She's got a counterattack anyway, so it's all good. He didn't do too much damage. So you and you. That's not good. And so you can only get to Kababia. Alright. Let's get to work up here. Let's start with... Who do I want to start with? Yeah, let's start with Conan. Drop this down. Drop this down. There we go, drop that. And then come on up here. And hit these two. Alright, good. So it gets him down. And then just position there for now. Arden says, I want to see a crossbow only playthrough. That could be really interesting, man. I feel like that would be a lot of fun too, just because the crossbows, you know, getting all those shots and everything in are so much fun. Alright, yeah, they can just get to Kababia, so let's continue with our work up here. You know what? You might be able to get Aurora into this as well. There we go. And then we'll go Battle Cry. I wonder if Tactical Order... Like, does Tactical Order stack? Very curious. Alright, come on up here. Get that dude. Arden says they have all the style of combat, single, multiple, and malice. And Arden says, oh no, he's trying another possible cheese. No, he's a snowman. I don't think, well, Odin, maybe Odin can get through a few of them here. See, the thing is, Odin can't reset his movement, right? Whereas, shit, I should have maybe, alright, no problem. Whereas Antrari can reset his movement with the instinctive throw, which makes him so deadly. He at Nguyen says, I usually just build a small group of like 8 to 10 members. Seeing you have a large group like this makes me want to give it a try. Do you have any tips? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, it gets expensive, but like the best way to make money is collecting, you know, like a lot of valuable items and like stacking them up, and then like what you can do is you can sell the items and then steal them back. Usually what I do is I do that with skill books. So that's how I'm able to afford such a large group. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, just go with what works for you, what you like to use. Yeah, shit, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get these guys here. Yeah, it's pretty tight there. Let's try this on you. It softens you up. There we go. Go, and then how much movement you got now? Alright, who's a soft target? This guy's a soft target. Danny says, I have 16 on my group. A lot of food needed. Yeah, a lot of food needed, but I mean, the thing is, like, the food is so valuable, like the bonuses you get from the food, that it doesn't necessarily hurt to have lots of food. It really, yeah, like usually, even with such a massive group, we're still always pretty much eating more than what we need to eat, just to get the additional bonuses. Arjun says at Nguyen, if you do that, then you should wait till you get a few recipes or food. Otto needs 200 food every few turns. Yeah, and every battle is just 15 minutes or more. Conclusion, it gets old real quick. Yeah, no, it can get a little bit old. I don't know. I just I enjoy it because of the oh shit, the fact that damn it, maybe did this wrong, because that guy, I don't know that we're going to be able to take that guy out. And yeah, we're not close enough to get the throw off. Oh, yeah, no, apparently we are going to kill him. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, because there's so many good weapons and stuff in the game that it's just nice to be able to take advantage of a lot of them. And for this particular playthrough, I just wanted to try and test out as much stuff as possible. But I mean, in future playthroughs, I don't think we'll be going with such a large party. But I wanted this particular playthrough to kind of be the sort of like the almost like the definitive playthrough for the channel. This is part of the reason why we're using so many dudes. Four of them left. Who are we forgetting? Alright, where's the other two? The shit. Fuck, Kababia, man. Kababia took some damage here. Oh, there's one there. Fuck, where's the other one? I don't see you. One there. What the shit? Says there's two. I only see one. I see the wrongdoer there. Am I just blind? What the F? Fuck me sideways. Poacher. Oh, he's hidden somewhere. Oh, he must be in the fog there. Well, shit. That's some bullshit right there. Just lay a heal on Kebabia. And unfortunately, we are out of movement. And yeah, I believe he's already inspired, so we can't really use Galvanizing Shout. Yeah. Well, dang it. I guess I forgot to kill that guy on the way down, but there must be somebody in the fog over here. Danny says, not if you have an archer with 180 dexterity and area effect abilities. My archer kills 10 to 20 enemies on her first turn. What? Holy shit, man. Maybe it's common knowledge that this happens to Canadians at a certain age, Shibble says. What are you talking about, Shibble? Yeah, I don't know. The game is starting to get a little bit on the easy side for us. Alright, we'll take all this gear. Though we did take a little bit of damage there. We could probably definitely slim down the group a little bit. I can give you a little bit more movement. Fuck it. Probably wouldn't necessarily hurt. Alright, does anybody remember where this castle was? Oh, there it is there. Alright, let's have a little rest. Might as well. And then, oh, Batman leveled up. Very nice. You can have some more crit. And Batman, I'm gonna give him Unstoppable. I think probably Unstoppable and Anticipation. Yeah, probably Unstoppable and Anticipation I think will be good for him. He doesn't really need decisive movement. It doesn't really need a second weapon. He's going to be using the dagger. But let's give him this, which means probably take these off. This is a nice, well-rounded. I don't know. Would we rather have? So that gives him 94 movement. This gives him more critical hit and more movement. Though I don't know that he necessarily needs the movement. And we should have a helmet here that he can use. Looter's hat. Enhanced visibility. I don't want enhanced invisibility on him. Rather him have the galvanizing shout. I mean, that gives him 107 armor. But I feel like so it brings him down to 21 movement is still plenty. That gives him more dexterity. That gives him more critical. He gets his crit up to 81%. And then the other one, where is it? The Surian Branch gives him a little. I mean, it's going to reduce his crit. So maybe we get more crit on it, but I mean, 141 armor is is kind of useful. So this is more of a well-rounded. So we get 10 dexterity, 15 critical hit. We lose a movement and gain 31 armor. 31 armor. We gain 12 critical hit and 10 dexterity. I feel like that's a nice, well-rounded approach. But yeah, as soon as he hits level 11, we'll give him the Elder Guard dagger. All right, let's do a quick rest of that. What are we? Oh. What are we brewing over here? Producing that, and aging those. All right, that all seems fine. Might as well have one of those too. And then one of those and one of those. Tail of Wolf and Hop. One of these. One of those. This gives alertness and offensive elation. Vineyard cutlets. Those, have that. One of these two. God. See what I mean? Where we always eat way more than we need to. Don't really need to drop the suspicion meter. Increases security in camp by 20%. You know what? Might as well. That'll reduce our danger level, or at least it should. Bear infused ribs, we already got those in there. So we've got something for alertness, but we don't have anything for... Yeah, that's for alertness as well. We don't have anything for offensive elation, unless we have the feast here. Captain's booty, which I think we could probably save for later. Though I wonder, is there anything that we can cook? Somber do it. There is a bunch of stuff that we can cook, but I don't want to do that at the moment. Let's do no. Tuna with olives, Rayfin Famblay. Bream to Jean, yeah. Sharp, yeah, fucking shark touffee. Vineyard cutlets, alertness. Offensive elation, 2 fish tartare. Alright, there it is. I'll cook up 6 of those. Beauty. And we'll have that. Don't want the delicious one. Just do the regular one. Yeah, 318 food. Let's rest it up. Shibbo says, maybe you've reached an age where you should start thinking about buying glasses. I do have glasses. I don't wear them. Like, the thing is, like, I find that when I wear them often, especially when I'm gaming, gives me headaches if I wear them for too long. Arden says, I'll give you one thing. When you need food for a lot of buffs, it usually adds to 100. So having a party that adds up to 100 to 120 is, I guess, most optimized party. He says as he stuffs himself with alcohol that gives only happiness at 15 happiness. You're taking porridge and a feast that has porridge in it. My cat could use that porridge. Well, the happiness... any gain above 15 grants you 6 influence. So all that extra alcohol gave us all that extra influence. Give me one moment, guys. I just have to throw some laundry in the dryer as I gotta get ready for work later on. Ooh, comrade leveled up. But give me just one moment, and I'll be right back. Alright, apologies, guys. Let's get back to it. Arden says, didn't know that above happiness thingy. Yeah, it's one of the best ways to accumulate influence is just with the additional happiness or the additional booze. So it does make the alcohol really valuable. Yeah, we're gonna give you critical hit. And I think we're going to give you second weapon. So that you can use the regular crossbow as well. Did I leave one of those in our inventory? Alizar crossbow and Inquisition. Fuck's sake. Don't have one of the crafted crossbows. We want... Yeah, he's got an Alizar crossbow already. We've got a Legion crossbow here. We'll get him geared up when we go back into town. Oh, those are still. That's what we've got to say. Killing those bandits when we could make them carry our things before handing them over to the guard. What a waste! Remind that the prisoners can be made to do chores. Gets two. We'll take the Valor. Fuck, why not? Alright, let's scoop up one of the guys from the tavern. Let's see here. Staffing. Lotto, you're gonna be a bouncer. And Ludic is an outlaw. Everybody else is plague ridden. Let's transfer you to the troop. And then our layout is that's Lotto. What class is Lotto? Oh, Lotto's an archer. Alright. Where do I want to put you? I mean, it doesn't matter too much, clearly. Yeah, no, we'll keep Lotto over in the corner here. She's our spare archer for Otto. If Otto goes down, we'll go with Lotto. All right, let's investigate this this here castle. Arjun says the Otto brothel. Yeah, something like that. All right, we're gonna sleep. Choose a companion to sleep in the bed. All right, mister, have a nice little snooze. Companions are awoken by a loud disturbance coming from the ground floor, and Ludic is gone. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just a bunch of pigs. What the fuck is Ludic? Creatures are standing in your way. Those Harag spirits look vicious. Are these like haunted croc swine? No, they're just regular croc swine. Oh boy. Okay, you're first. I think maybe Lamborghini over here. Lamborghini can come in there and clear out a bunch of them. So actually, I have Lamborghini over here. Otto should be able to clear a bunch there. You can stand there. Odin. Yeah, we'll set things up for Odin, Conan, and we'll put Antrari over there. We'll have him start on that side. Silver, you can stand there. Alright, I think, actually, Freebird probably shouldn't be there. Yeah. Bollocks. Alright, yeah, that'll be fine. I think. Good enough, I don't know. Alright, so you're up first. And then you. I think we'll start with Otto. Oh shit, he missed that one. Ah, fuck me. Annoying. And just stand right there. Arjun says, do trinkets have some special place to sell or use? The trinkets that are like the antiquities do. I'll show you, remind me when we get back on the main map, and I'll show you the location where you can, it's like the Brotherhood of Knowledge or something in the middle province. What is that? Is that Vertruse province? I don't know if that's Vertruse or a different province. Alright, you can just back out of there. The tricky thing with these things with Antrari is that, like, whenever you, like, if we use Antrari in the same way, whenever he makes a kill, there's going to be those clouds of what do you call it? Of flies, the fly swarm. So we just have to be really careful with this movement. And then, yeah, I guess Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. Didn't even notice the fence here. To be honest. Coming up here and hit this guy. Hopefully there's nobody in the fucking fog up here. Because that'll be annoying. Didn't get him. No problem. Argent says bees. I think they're actually mosquito swarms. I don't think these are actually bees. Yeah, mosquito swarms. Super obnoxious. Drop one of those, and then come on up and drop that down. And come around this way, I guess. Archon says you're a mosquito swarm. Yeah. Can see it. Alright. Time to go on our little rampage with Untrari, see how this goes. Shit. Just make sure we hit the softer targets first to guarantee. Well, okay, never mind. Yeah, good enough to kill them anyway. Oh my god, just murder machine here. Five of them left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. Come on down to this guy first. Arden says, how do you carry brewing vats, etc. every time you travel? Ponies be hard workers. Yeah. Ponies are working double time, man. That is for sure. One of the Harag spirits fled towards the castle's forge. Oh.
Fear the wrath of Harag.
Okay.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not a Harag spirit. It was just a disguise.
This guy's dressing up in pig suits, croc swine
I made
suits.
up the whole story to be able to destroy my ancestors' castle. After enough people had died and gone missing, the prince would have accepted my request. Drombach forbids the destruction of buildings dating back to the time when Alazar was still called the Northern Kingdom. But with the old pile still standing, how can I mine the Rhinesteel deposits that lie below? Here. Take this as thanks for not killing me when you had the chance. I would have deserved to die.
Sewn crest. What does this do?
Your companion is right here. You can take them back.
Ah. We saved him.
What happened?
Do we want to recruit Ludic? Though Ludic has joined a troop of companions are happy. He still is a prisoner though. Okay. I was wondering if that would like bypass his prisoner status. But yeah, we'll send him back to the... At the end of the turn, this unit has a 5% chance to gain 1 valor percent, or 1 valor point. Wow. Wow. 1% chance, you say? Yikes. That's pretty... So what is that, like? 1 in 20 chance? Ain't that something? 1 in 20 chance. So every 20 turns, he should get 1 valor point back. Yikes. We're gonna go do this. Let's go do this Bandit Slayer. Maybe that'll offer us a little bit of a challenge. If we can find it, that is. I don't know. These mountains are kind of... Maybe this way. Yeah, looks like it. Should be... Ah, there it is. Alright, those guys are following us. We gotta get a pit and ready here. Drop over there. We want those guys to move. There we go. Might as well put some pittance over here too. Yeah, good that we cleared out those bandits here a little while ago, because this place is not defended all that well. Look at those polar bears all lined up in formation in a column there. It's hilarious. Bugged out. These guys are only level 12. Fuck, we're gonna mop the floor with them. Who's up first? Wrongdoer. Alright, so long as we don't put anybody in those 2 squares, nobody can't get to us. We can position there. And actually not big booty. Launch grenade there. I don't want anybody there. 33 of them, 1 round of reinforcements. The archers up here, that's Free Bird. You up there as well. And then I want Antrarian Conan over here. Switch with you. Swing the rock. Alright, yeah, that's fine. You guys there. You guys here. Though it... Pardon me. Might not be a bad idea just to have... we'll put Batman over here just in case we need a little bit of extra movement on somebody. I don't think that's going to be the case, but just in case. Back up there. Switch you two. And switch you two. You there. You there. Alright, this looks pretty good. Swing the rock. Just switch you there. Alright. Alright, good. So yeah, this dude's first. He can't reach anyone. And then that dude's second. He can't reach anyone either. So, we might as well set things up with Antrari and see if we can plow through them again. Yeah. Use this here. And then... actually... use this guy. Probably over here. You might as well drop this as well. Though I guess maybe we should have went with Odin first. That way we could have gotten an attack in with Conan. We could have increased his movement. But anyway, it's not going to make him a lot of difference. Because I think Antrari is probably going to be able to go through most of them. If not all of them. Alright, next, you, sir. Come over here, drop a tactical order on those guys. And then come around this way because I don't want to clear out these guys. Just wanted him to be kind of blocked off. Come on to this side. Nope. Another one goes down. Oh, hang on 1 second, guys. Alright, can't really reach anybody else. Fuck, that guy's way out in the middle of effing nowhere. That might cause a problem for us. Artisans, kill him now. Alright, giddy up. Antrari, time to get to work. Probably best to use the crippling blow first. Or we could come up and hit this guy. This guy should be soft enough. Yeah. Now we can get our instinctive throw off. Alright, let me come over here and kill this guy quick. So we don't forget about him. There we go. See you later. And then, yeah, this dude next. Very nice. Alright, that works. Got a little spear. Might as well use it. Oh my god. Hello, hello. Welcome to the party, boys. Yeah, Antrari is kind of a menace. I don't even know how to describe it. It is so overpowered. Probably broken would be the better way to describe it. But now that we have this guy unlocked, I don't know that I can resist you not using him. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. Yeah, come in here and hit this guy. It's guaranteed kill. Actually, probably this dude. Argent says, I know what you mean, Cheese Master. Comrade says, why is he so strong? It's, this ability, the frenzy ability, and like it's a combination of him using the frenzy and like the all of the various buffs that we have, and then like we prep him first by using a couple of abilities before we send him out to go on his little rampage. But I think the frenzy ability is maybe a little bit broken, or a lot broken. I don't know. Down here and hit this guy first. Fuck. Two of them left. Does that mean somebody's in the fog over here? Yeah, somebody's in the fucking fog. I'm guessing it's over here. Fuck. Maybe not. I don't know. God damn. He just... Look at the path of destruction. It could be up there. Or it could be in here. But I think probably the most likely place is over here. Let's do a galvanizing shout on you. And then you come search over here. Nobody. Dang it. Alright. So he's somewhere else. Will we find him before he gets a an attack off? That's the question. Let's try in here. Where are you at, Mr.? Oh, well.
If you wish to benefit from everything the black market has to
Earnet. The animal gains 20% extra experience.
You can deal with me.
I mean, I'll pick it up.
Take anything and everything, wherever it comes from.
Just to have it. What else we got here? Ooh, surf and turf on a stick. Ooh, another pocket knife. Collar of Unity. Poisoned collar. Burning collar. Spectacles. Talking about me needing glasses. There's a pair of glasses right there. Is that, I think that's everything. Don't see anything else. That treasure chest doesn't seem to be anything in it. Some wood to cut. That's a badass looking collar, I guess. Alright, yeah, I think that's it. Arden says each skill adds onto his basic skill on top of the boss, so every time he fatal kills someone, basic attack resets, so he's able to throw 2 knives with another basic attack. Yeah. Not to mention, because of the paths, every time he makes a kill, each time one of your units kills an enemy, they deal 5% extra damage for the duration of the fight. So every time he does a kill, he gets stronger and stronger. Which, yeah, he ramps up and yikes, it's kind of scary, man. It's kind of scary. All right. Oh, whoops. All right. We got one more bounty over here to do. Let's go clear that. Maybe stop off at Hallberg, see what's cooking up there. Shibble says the universe is trying to tell you something. That I need to see. I need to get some glasses. Stay away from these assholes. Let's go this way. Valiant Tower. Let's stop in at Valiant Tower, see what's cooking up in here. Arjun says, which turns him into a Britney Spears, stronger than yesterday. Oh my god.
You're here to check out the border. Beyond the mountains is Edoran. The road is pretty much impassable in winter, but invaders have tried to cross over when the weather warms up.
Yeah, beyond the mountains is Edoran. So I feel like over here, so the border crossing, this border crossing leads to the capital of Edoran. So Edoran, the capital, I think is right in here. And yeah, hopefully they will add, I think this is going to be the major DLC at the end of the year. That would be my suspicion. And I think this is going to be the capital, sort of like a Rome-based, a Rome-inspired city, the capital of Edoran. At least that's what I'm kind of hoping. I think that the beast hunt is going to be in here, I think. It could be in here too, but I'm pretty sure if you visit the what is it, the library or whatever, the Gothenburg University, there's a map on the floor and it looks like this is all water in here, and based on what we've discovered in the map here, it looks like all water. But I think this area is where the beast hunt is going to be, because the smuggler's bastion here, it seems like there's some kind of route linking Ludern and here, like there's guys trading captured animals down here. So I think this is where the hunt is going to be, or maybe it could be over here too. But I really hope at some point, I don't know how much more legs the game is going to have, how many more DLCs we're going to get, but I'd really love for them to connect the water regions so that you can sail to Gothenburg from over here. And I would love for them to add like the homeland of the Skelmare, like maybe some islands or something out here where the Skelmare but yeah, I don't know. I don't know that we're going to get more water regions, but it would be really nice if those got added. Artisan says, I think it's going to be a massive beach with hotels and resorts. It's party DLC with a lagoon and all. Carmine says, I cast tungsten balls. Reckless Abandon, welcome to the stream. He says, with their pricing, I hope they can keep going quite a while. I don't know, the purchase rate though. Yeah, well, you know, the good thing is though about like every time I think like even if like they're not selling a ton of the DLCs, I think one of the good things is that every time they release a DLC, it gets more eyeballs on the game and more new players start playing it. So even if they're not selling a ton of the DLCs, more people discover the game every time they release a DLC. But yeah, I mean, we've got at least this year. Here's hoping they can go for one more year after that.
The eye's reckoning seems to strike less frequently here, doesn't it? Probably because there are fewer people, therefore less heresy.
Why bother guarding the Edoran border when the Inquisition is already walking our lands?
Arden says, yeah, Pirates DLC not connecting and being a quick transport option was a poor move. What do we got here? We got some... Ooh, what do you guys got locked away here? God damn it. I've got some guys leveled up. It's giving me a hell of a time here. There we go. Fuck. Man, my lock picking is a little bit to be desired here. There we go, got it. Shibble says party DLC is starting to sound more like The Sims. Reckless Abandon says maybe a merchant themed boat DLC or naval battle focused. Parts is kind of that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so the roadmap, so we're getting the Beast Hunt, which looks, I don't know, it looks kind of meh. But who knows, maybe it'll be alright. But later in the year, I think Q3, we're getting the Fiefdom, which is going to, I think, yeah. So we're getting like quality of life changes, and then we're getting the Fiefdom, which is going to allow us to build our own sort of castle or whatnot. And then there's supposed to be a big DLC in Q4, I think. But they haven't released any details about that. So I don't know. Yeah, I'd be interested to see. I'd like to see the Ediranian capital, Rome inspired, and maybe even they have like a Colosseum in there where they take the gladiatorial stuff to the next level. Shit, but yeah, this looks like it probably connects into Edirane. Yeah. At some point. The Eye of Eagle says, this is modded. There are mods available for this, and actually Arjun has been talking about there's a quality of life mod that really improves some things for the game. Just like quality of life sort of stuff. So there are a few mods available for it, but I haven't tried any myself. But that is definitely something that we may do here in the future. Ooh. There's a whole bunch of dead something there. I don't know. It's hard to tell what those were. I think the bears just ate them all. Alright, cool. Let's stop off at Drombach Castle.
The closer you are to the prince, the more suspicious the Inquisition gets. You have no idea how many patrols...
Arden says, WTF is chasing you? Crush it. I don't know. I don't want to get into unnecessary fights. Alright, do we...
The prince stopped paying attention to the women I introduced to him. This divine reckoning and Inquisition business is distracting him from his main duty. He may be young, but given the infant mortality rate in our kingdom, he must start producing descendants as soon as possible.
We're on high alert. The Inquisition is becoming increasingly resolute.
I feel like I can't take a single step without being questioned by an Inquisitor.
Alright, I'm not opposed to starting off the some more, working on some more of the Fate of Drombach here.
Well, well. Look who's here. I had a feeling the woes befalling our region would attract your ilk. If I could afford to, I'd send you back where you came from. But it so happens that I need people like you, discreet and daring, the most brilliant minds of this county are headed toward the tomb of the ancients. I want you to join them there and protect them from the creatures roaming the ruins.
Ooh, baby, yeah, we'll accept this. We do
One
need
more
to
thing, mercenaries.
craft some
If I'm
more
entrusting you with
torches
this
before
mission,
we head in there.
It's not because I like hiring cell swords. I expect you to be more discreet than my soldiers.
But this is...
Under no circumstance should you draw the Inquisition's attention.
Okay, so we have to be very careful not to get caught by the Inquisition while doing this. Yeah, this tomb is really dangerous. There's something really nasty waiting for us in there. The Eye of the Eagle, I said, just started playing this game, running around for now. Haven't started the main quest, just visited the fighting pit. Oh, the fighting pits are pretty wild, man. Yeah, there's, I mean, like, it's very simple in the way the game is put together. But there is so much to do. Like, it's yeah, there's so much to do. And it's a pretty cool game, man. A lot of depth of complexity as well. Let's head up here and do this bounty. And then I think the tomb, probably the tomb we'll do tomorrow. Because I don't know that I've got time to do it today. I've got to sort of suit up and get ready for work here shortly, so it's gonna be a bit of a shorter stream today. But yeah, we'll get another fight in. See if these guys can offer us any kind of challenge. It says that they're so level 15, and they're also they're Brotherhood dudes. Arjun says you should do Wasteland Co-op 3 soon. It looks like Wasteland 3 is gonna be on Friday next week. So Arjun, do you know, I was looking at it, I was trying to figure out how many people you can play with in the co-op. Is it just 2-player co-op, or can you get like up to 4 people in there? Because I might have to, if it's only 2 people, and probably what I'm gonna do is have it on a rotation with Gone, Soulfire, Mr. Comrade guy, and probably Fireforge as well. But I mean, if it's up to 4 people, then maybe I can get everybody in there occasionally. Arjun says, I think just 2. Let me check. Yeah, that's what Comrade was saying. He was saying he thinks it's just 2. But we shall see. All right, we'll put our tanks over there and back them up with some archers. Who's up first? This guy. Arjun says, yeah, just 2. All right, I mean, I think I can make that work. Is it hot seated? You don't have to, like, it doesn't have to be the same person every time you play, does it? You can hopefully we can switch people in and out. Swing the rock over here too. And then maybe poison berry. And I guess we'll throw gin in here too. Yeah, that's too bad because more than 2 would be nice. Just move it to you. Pop you in there. Up there, Otto in there. Alright, so this dude has got plenty of movement. I'll kick things off with a Lamborghini, maybe. And I'm going to switch you with him. Position there. All right. All right. Yeah, this looks pretty good. The Eye of Eagle says Wasteland 3 is a bit of a turn off for me due to how combat initiation works. Then again, I come from XCOM. I've played a little bit of XCOM. I've never played the I've never played Wasteland 3, so I don't know how it compares. But Gon had recommended it to me the other day, and I was taking a look at it, and it looks fun, looks interesting. It looks like something I could get into. But yeah, I don't know. I can't speak to how the combat works. Come damage up by this unit increased by that to their guard. Yeah, I can't speak to how the combat necessarily works. Might. Should we start with Oomph instead of Lamborghini? I guess. Oh, come on. God damn. You can only ever seem to get 3 of them. These dudes here with their shit. These Brotherhood Cestus can be really a pain in the ass to deal with. Yeah, I wanted to use Oomph to try Oomph because I thought maybe I could get through that initial little bit without using too much Valor, but still ended up using a fair bit of Valor. Lamborghini could have cleared out probably more of them, but would have cost us a little bit more Valor, I think. Kahoonin says, hey bro, what's up Kahoonin? How are you, brother? Yeah, Arjun says XCOM 2 is great, so many mods and replayability. I really love XCOM. The combat is pretty cool with XCOM. And you know what? XCOM probably would have been the top of the list if it was available for co-op. But unfortunately is not the case. Alright, yeah, let's use Otto. Yeah, if XCOM had co-op, I think we definitely would have went XCOM. Ooh, fuck me sideways. Otto, shit, Otto. Oh, this is not good. Fuck. Fuckity fuck. Uh-oh. Ooh, man. What do you have on this? Enhanced visibility. Okay, that enhanced visibility might save your life. Because this guy... Okay. Oh, he went for the Batman. Okay. He's still alive. Thank God we put that fucking Surian brooch on Batman there. Because... otherwise, we might be looking at a dead Batman there. Though that's weird. He's wearing the Peacebearer's axe. Deals 60-80% damage to this target. If this unit still has guard, attacks once more. Oh, thank God. Okay, at least we knocked his guard off. Otherwise, he would have gotten 2 attacks in there. Ooh, shit. That was close. Otto just did not do as much damage as as he was supposed to. There. Alright, let's go with Conan. Yeah, we can use this. Use this. Use this. And come on down here. Nice, nice, nice. Fuck. Not enough for fucking Wrath, but it's at least we'll taunt him. Conan should be able to absorb a hit from this guy. These guys are giving us a little bit more of a challenge. We haven't gotten... Oh, fucking missed with the swing there. Eye of Eagle says, at Arjun, it's been so long since I played. Ouch. Been so long since I played Wasteland 3. Maybe I'll reinstall it just to play it again. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it, so I mean, it should be fun. Arjun says, I should play Wasteland 2 first. It's a much bigger story. And Arjun says, Batman lives on. Really? Wasteland 2 is a bigger story? I don't know. Okay, this could be bad for Conan, potentially. But at least we can hit this dude. Oh, fuck! I fucked up. I didn't use the tactical order. Hang on, fuck! This is so bad. I didn't use the tactical order on Trari, which is kind of important. And then, oh my god, we just wasted so much valor there to do that. But anyway, what are you gonna do? All right, we're taking some damage. These guys are much tougher than the last guys that we faced. I have Eagle says in Wartales, want to play each class, role-playing each class to make thing fun and interesting and role-playing. Yeah, that is kind of one of the things that's a little bit underwhelming with Wartales is kind of the role-playing aspect of it. Like the characters are cool and everything, but yeah, compared to other role-playing games, I don't think it, like the storytelling and like the personality of the characters, you don't necessarily get into it too much with Wartales. I don't know if that made sense. Shit. Let's go kill this guy. Oh. Okay, good. This guy's a softer target. Yeah, these guys are tanky as shit. I don't know that Antrari is going to be able to necessarily run the table with them. Yeah, if we if we could get behind him, we could get the frenzy off, but can't quite get behind him there. I think what we're gonna have to do is let's actually see how this matches up here. Fuck, it's risky. Fuck! He didn't get him. He didn't get him. God damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That's the shits. That's the shits. Well, well, well. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, apparently. Trari let us down. Oh, just took some reflective damage there or something. I don't know what that was. Maybe come over here and drop a heal on Batman. And then just hide in the corner here for now. At least we got lots of valor to work with. Alright, well, what we could do is we could drop this down here. We can kind of come up here. You get 4 of them with this? Fuck yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Beauty. Goonin says Wasteland 3 is too much role-playing stuff and talking. Oh man, I don't know if I like the sound of that. Arjun says this is why you should just play Stardew Valley co-op. I don't know, Stardew Valley, I am not familiar with Stardew Valley. What sort of game is that? I don't know. Arjun says machinist class upgrade sets ground on fire, so you shotgun blast and that entire area is on fire. LOL, it's hilarious. That is kind of wild. All right, who's up next? That dude. Yeah, I mean, all right. He doesn't have enough movement to get to anybody. And then who's up after him? That dude. Alright, I think we just let this guy move. And let's just finish off the guys down here. Actually, come on over here. Switch to this weapon. And God dang. God dang. All right, somebody else can finish them. I mean, it's probably a waste of valor at this point, but actually, you know what? Let's go with you. Go finish them off. Just a bomb on this guy. Go, gets his instinctive throw. Come on up here and scoop up some snow iris. Heal up a little bit more. Yeah, if we get him a little bit more healed, we might be able to avoid him being injured. Arjun says it's like you're targeted, farted, and it got set on fire. And Kahunan says got Lunan Arena, nice bow today. Is that the Lunar Arena? That's the sleuth, right? Which is a nice bow. It's not bad. I don't know that you can finish that guy off. Actually, I don't know that any of these guys could potentially finish him off. While engaged, this unit reflects 5% of the melee damage they take, which is kind of annoying. Ah, shit, he doesn't have his second weapon yet. Alright, we're gonna try. Let's see what Comrade can do here. Switch to this first, and then switch back to the other bow. Okay. Fuck. Fuckity fuck. Well, shit. did not work out. Yeah, she was not able to knock down his armor. How much movement does he have? Fuck. Fuck, I should have just got him engaged with Gone there. Because now he can go for one of the softer targets. Whoopsie. Alright, he went for Kebabia anyway. Beauty. Thank goodness. Conan says, yeah, smash or something like that. Yeah, the sleuth is nice if you're using, like, animals in your party. A show of force to target and positive all enemies adjacent to the target. Fuck, that 5% adds up, man. Which weapon do we have equipped on him right now? Destroys armor. Yeah, take a shot on him, just soften him up a bit. And then just try and stay out of the way. Conan says I have one warhorse and a white bear. Yeah, that could work. Could work for sure. Alright, let's come on up here and see what we can clear out with Poison Berry. Oh, fuck. The thing at Big Booty was one of them. Because she's wearing the Brotherhood armor. Fuck. It's not the first time I've done it. Sure, it won't be the last. Fuck, man. Dang, dang, dang. Let's, actually, come on over here and drop a galvanizing shout on Lamborghini. Arjun says, I never want to be in your party. Yeah. A little bit of a misfire there. Fatal shot. That could be ugly. Actually, doesn't have enough movement to get to him. Fuck. So I'm gonna have enough movement to get to both of them, unfortunately. That fatal shot, 146 damage to the target. Damage is increased by 50% against units with 50% health. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Should be able to absorb one of those. Yeah, I mean, she can get in. Maybe we wait with Lamborghini and maybe we'll send you to take this one out. Yeah, it's about as good as it's gonna get. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Shibble says, yeah, the guys at Ragnarok's party have accidents sometimes. Kahunan says, I had one croc swine, but it died. Those boars have too low health. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Fuck, we don't know. We don't know where this guy is. What the shit? Oh man, is he... Fuck, is he back in the fog there? Fuck. Fuck. If he's back in the... If there's a guy back in the fog there... 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8. We can only see 8 dudes. Fuck, yeah. If this is an archer, which it looks like it is... It could be in the fog there, though, too. I think we gotta search back here, just in case. Because if there is a guy back here, I could swing around and shoot Batman, which would be a fucking disaster. I don't think they're up there. Okay. I think we're good. What's happening here? Fuck. Okay, so then in the fog there. Jin's got his ass in the wind a little bit. Alright, let's come on over with you. Fuck. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, no, I've made some mistakes in this fight, to be perfectly honest. Mistakes were made. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna bring you over. And we'll reposition Silver to get an idea where the others are. And also provide a bit of a shield for Jin. So there's one dude there. Is there anybody? Okay, apparently it's just the one dude. Shibble says, just means you're human. Yeah. And Arjun says, key stuck wasted. Yeah, we don't know where that guy is. Fuck, man. Alright, Lamborghini can probably take these two out. At least that's what I'm hoping. Oh my god, even Lamborghini doesn't finish them here. Fuck. I think there's probably one up there too. The Eye of Eagle says, and how your guys can move so far, is it due to movement stats? So it's partly due to movement stats. I also, there's a class here, the Sentinel has this ability, Ovation, which doubles when you, so a lot of these skills, you can upgrade them with skill books from the Brotherhood training ground. This is one, so this ability gives riposte, but when you upgrade it, it gives inspiration, which doubles the movement. So that's part of it. And then I do typically, like when I level up my characters, usually what I give them is willpower. Willpower is super important, critical hit, and movement. And then we also have, there's a recipe, porridge, which also increases movement. But yeah, typically I like to sink a lot of points into movement. Fuck. Yeah, you're gonna come over here and engage this dude. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is good in a way because it's a little bit refreshing because the last few fights were getting absurdly easy, and then this one's giving us a little bit more of a challenge. Okay, good. And then where's the where's the last guy? Okay, it's that dude there. I think everybody over here has made their moves already. It's just yeah, there's also an ability on the strategy table, reposition, that allows you to reset your movement, but you can't use a base skill. Once you use this, you can no longer use any base skills. So that's another way to get some additional movement out of your guys. Just come over here. Okay, so that was... Alright, stand there, you should be alright there. At least they're not getting reinforcements. So I mean, we should be able to mop this up in the next round. Arjun says, which is weird since we know Otto's not human. He's a werewolf. Talk about army size. He transforms. Oh, nice. You know what? Somebody's got a belt buckle on that just gave us 2 valor at the end of the round. I think it's Zwayne the Rock Johnson. Yeah, he's got the champion's buckle. Troop gains 2 valor if it has no valor at the start of the round. All right. Beauty. Which means we should be able to gain back some valor. Let's switch to this one. Switch back to the other one. And then we should be able to get some kills here with you. Oh, whoops. There we go. Alright, good. And then I think probably Antrari will be able to... Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll be able to wrap this up now. Though I don't know that Antrari can actually get over here. Where did we leave him? Yeah, he's way the fuck over here. God damn it, man. Let's try this. Galvanizing shout. Is that gonna get you? Ah, almost. But if you run right about there, you should get your instinctive throw off, which will reset your movement. Beauty. And then we can go to town on these guys. Alright, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. 3 of them left. Fuck, where's the last guy? Yeah, I'm gonna let him go because I don't know where he is, and I don't want to run around to find him. And this fight was a little bit more dangerous than, you know, I had figured it would be. Got a rare level 15 helmet, which will be useful later on. Yeah, a lot of armor repairs there and a heal as well. All right, Cool. The Alizar Laboratory. Let's head over to the laboratory there quick. We got to stay away from the Inquisition. Can we drop a pit in here? Gruesome Cave. Did we already... No, I don't think we finished the Gruesome Cave yet. I think there's like a mission that we can do there. Yeah, so another border crossing area there, I think, toward that probably leads to the Ediranian capital. Cursed village of Asthel. I don't think we're gonna go in there today. Come over here. Oh.
Surrender at once, heretics. The crimes you committed.
Where the F did you guys come from? What the? This is some bullshit right here. Look at our crimes are worth 240,000 gold to pay off our crimes. We could choose a companion to hand over to them. But yeah, I don't want to do that. So we're gonna have to fight these fuckers. They're only level 13. But how are we doing for time? Shibble says, that's part of my theory. He's trying to appear human by making mistakes, so he can hide the fact that he's a werewolf who goes crazy every full moon and attacks maple trees. Kahunan says, why are you avoiding them? The Inquisition, that mission that guy gave us, he said to stay away from the Inquisition, so I don't know. Arjun says, Saab is stealing our maple syrup. Hand over the RT. Alright guys, I need to use the washroom. I guess we'll do this fight and then probably call it a day after this. Hopefully it doesn't take us half an hour because I don't have a ton of time before I have to go to work. So we'll do this fight now. If it starts to run long, I might have to end it a little bit early. But the Inquisition dudes can be dangerous. So we'll have to be careful. But I'll be right back, guys. Arjun says, Sabi stealing our maple syrup and hand over RT. I don't think we have RT in the group. Yeah, you know what? We could have, like... If we had one of the guys from the... the whatchamacallit, 2 rounds of reinforcement. So it's important that we finish them in the first round here. There's a dude hidden there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, I think we can see all of them. So that's good. Okay, so that dude is first. Kahunan says, I just give up a companion, steal more to get max wanted level. Yeah, you know, that also works. I've done that in the past myself. Yeah, it has been done. Alright, Lambo. I gotta put you there. I'm actually going to put you there in the hopes that you go for that messenger. And then silver, I want you probably, yeah, right there. That will work. And then Otto right there. And then I think we'll start Untrari down here. I'll put you there. Conan. And Odin. All right, that should work all right. You there. Actually, maybe put you guys up here too. All right, this looks good enough. Arden says he has an entire tavern full of companions he's trafficking. Sell them. And Kahuna says, but yeah, those lunatics are dangerous, but they just want to know was there under a rock. Yeah, these lunatics are fucking dangerous. He's not wrong. All right, back here. Drop this down. Then come on over here. Let's use this bad boy. Beauty. Mother fluffer. Oh shit, that's right. These guys have that counter ability, right? Every time they take damage. To be very careful when we use Untrari, when we get Untrari cooking up. Alright, you can end your turn there, I guess. Alright, gives us plenty of valor to work with. Dang it, Kebab, you went for the wrong guy. That guy, and then that guy. How much movement do you have? Fuck. Though, actually, Eagle Seamus, yeah, you can take him out. Beauty. And then you can take out that guy as well. There we go. Good. And then just park right there for now. Alright, cool. That dude, and then that dude. How much movement do you have? Fuck. How much movement do you have? Fuck. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Bollocks. Yeah, see, this is the trouble with fighting against enemies that have, or when they have more more enemies than you, more moves. It's hard to, and especially if they're split up a bit, it's hard to take everybody out without them getting attacks on your guys. Yeah, the thing is, Silver has his triple attack, and he's got the ability to use his main attack twice. But the trouble is he doesn't have he hasn't been inspired yet, which won't give him enough movement. You know what? Sombra might be able to manage it. I think Sombra's our best bet. So if Sombra does a galvanizing shout, we'll give it to Oomph. Then come on in here. Hit this dude. Fuck. And then should be able to take him out with Wrath. Very nice. And if you come over here, where's the other guy? There he is there. Come on in here. Is it gonna be enough to get this guy down? I mean, at the very least, we'll be able to... Alright. Alright, that works. Alright. So now what's next? This dude and this dude. Okay, at least these guys are together this time. So I think Oomph is probably the guy to do it. You hit the three of them there. Alright, good job. And then just be careful of the crossbows. The crossbows are problematic. Though actually, he would have been okay to deal with those crossbows because they can't return fire if you kill them in one hit. But if you don't kill them, then it's a problem. All right, so you're next, and then you, and then you. All right, so maybe Sombra here. Shit. So you and then you. Yeah, don't throw your bomb on those guys because they'll return fire. Fuck. Actually, if you use this... Fuck. Okay, there we go. Got him. And then... Come on over here. Hopefully Rampage will get it done. Nice, nice, nice. Arjun says Moriarty. Alright, we're getting there. Getting there. So you're up next. And that dude. And that dude. This dude. Yeah, fuck. We haven't had a chance to, shit. Haven't had a chance to get things set up for what's his name? Alright, this could be bad. Yeah, shit. Fuck. Alright, he got him in the second. If he had hit the crit the first time around, it would have been good. Throw a bomb on that dude. Soften him up a little bit more. Might as well drop that too. Can't get them both, but just get him locked into combat. Though he's got those fucking mace that... Okay. Alright. That works. Alright, so you're next. Let's go with Odin here. Drop down an orderly, battle cry, and ovation. And then we'll hit this dude. Damn, almost got him. Could finish him, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah. That'll, alright, now we can get to work with Untrari here. So let's start with this dude. Shit. Okay, hit his own guy. Perfect. Let's get rid of this guy. So he can't return fire. There we go. Let's get rid of you. Sebastian Soberg says, is this the Riposte Swordsman? Yeah, I believe we do have Riposte on him. Counterattack, which is really useful. Alright, who is the softest of these guys? That guy is, actually. Oh my god. Okay. Start with the crossbow. So we don't want him to be able to counterattack. Alright. Untrari's cooking up now. No, we're not gonna let them escape. These motherfuckers stopped us. We're gonna make sure they pay for it. Every last one of them. Yeah, maybe they'll think twice next time we're in the area. There you go. How do you like that? Whew. Alright, easy game, easy life. This Paladin Sanctum's not bad. Kahunan says, how do you do that? So many skill use. Pardon me. God, that sounds awful. So that is Artemis Untrari, assassin extraordinaire. It's the Cutthroat. Fatal Blow. Skill can be reused in this round. So every time he hits a fatal blow, this skill resets. So it is expensive to use. I explained this earlier, but basically what we do in order to gain the Valor back is a couple of things. On Untrari, we've got the Brave's Oil, so that helps him gain Valor back. So he's got a 50% chance to get a Valor. So basically you're getting 0.5 Valor back each attack. And then also he has Valorous Victory. So 1.5 Valor you get back every time he makes an attack, basically, on average. But what we do pretty much every time before we get him going is we drop down a tactical order, which means it doubles the amount of Valor he gets back from each of those. So from 1.5 Valor back to 3 Valor back, which gives him enough Valor to keep using that skill over and over again. And then when he starts killing multiple guys at a time, he he will actually generate more valor than he uses. So not only is he getting the instinctive throw, which resets his movement, but every time he makes an attack, he's using Faithless as well. So Tryhard, I believe, is the one who gave me the idea for this build. So basically what I like to do before we get him going is we drop down a tactical order. We drop down this bravery exhort, which gives him zeal, critical hit and critical damage increased by 30%. And then we also drop down a battle cry, which gives his damage increased by 30%. So it makes him pretty much unstoppable. And once he gets going, because of the paths here, if you look down here, level 12, each time one of your units kills an enemy, they deal 5% extra damage for the duration of the fight. So if you do it, if you set it up right, he can pretty much clear out everybody. If you pick you want to pick the softer targets first, so he's triggering the instinctive throw and the axe throw. But yeah, he's become a bit of a monster. Sebastian Soberg says, I don't understand how he gets +2 and not 1 from braveries. The kill, of course, I'm stupid, I'm learning. I never used that skill. Yeah, so your lieutenants have this tactical order skill, the orderly. So this unit generates twice as much valor. So that the orderly skill, once you get this unlocked, it generates more valor. Kahunan says that is awesome. Yeah, it's pretty fucking scary. And then, like, you might even be able to make him even more deadly if you can get him the sociopath trait. Which I can't remember exactly what it does, but I'm pretty sure sociopath is does something pretty wild as well. Let's drop a Pitten down. How are we doing for time? Yeah, unfortunately, I gotta wrap things up. But I was saying earlier, because the first couple fights today, we were using Antrari, and he was really ripping through guys pretty wild like, and I'm just like, uh-oh, this is kind of making the game a little bit too easy. I don't know. Shit, I was hoping that shit, I thought this was where we use the scholar's key, but I don't think so. I don't think it is. I don't want to read this right now. Alright, boys, unfortunately, I have to drop a save here and call it a day because I gotta suit up and get ready for work. I apologize. Tomorrow I'm off, so potentially we'll do a little bit of a longer playthrough. Sebastian says, what do you think of region lock play? I like it. I love that you've got the two different modes. They both offer different challenges. We're going to do a region lock playthrough when we get through this, and it'll be a little bit different. We'll be going with a more optimized party, probably like max 7 guys. I'm going to put a number of restrictions on just some host rules to make the game a little bit a lot more challenging. But we are going to do a region lock playthrough, but it offers a totally different experience, in my opinion, which is a really nice thing that it's added to the game. I feel like having the two modes gives a little bit of different, a little bit more replayability. Kahuna says, where do you get that axe? In the other hand, that axe you will get in the arena in Drombach. So right here, Elizabeth's arena. I believe that's where you get it. Arjun says, I play region locked. I don't like constant leveling enemies, so region locked is more fun for me. Yeah, no, I can't argue with that. That's a really valid reason to play region locked, because yeah, adaptive, it kind of you don't feel as strong as you're leveling up, but once you get to around 11, 12, like level 12 is when your party really becomes somewhat unstoppable. Sebastian Soberg says it was hard to start on region lock though, but I think I prefer it. Yeah, region lock can be tough. Like both are actually quite tough now, especially on the higher difficulties to start off, especially if you're not using the tavern. Arjun says, gives you the goal to run towards tougher regions than always facing auto-leveled enemies. Yeah, no, 100%. Anyway, guys, I got to run. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I will see you tomorrow. Otto out.